What's up guys, it is GF here, and today we are going to be reviewing the S.H. Figuarts Gaara, and as you can see, he is right here, and he's looking absolutely fantastic. I can't believe this is a 2017 figure, and for it to look this good and to resemble the guy in the show, I mean, that's just amazing to me. And if you didn't hear about, but Bandai recently announced that they're going to be making some new Naruto figures because they recently stopped, and I don't know what it was. They just started making more Dragon Ball and all of that. And so they just made new and improved Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. And so we are definitely going to be getting those guys and reviewing them. And hopefully, I want them to look at like some other figures like the Jiraiya, or like maybe just improve the Gaara a little bit, because to be honest, his face to me, I don't know, it's just a little bit round, but otherwise the figure looks really good, and especially for it to be like made such a long time ago. It was like what, 4 years ago, almost 5. And I'm glad that I have this figure today, and we're gonna be reviewing it. And so as you can see though, the box, it has the normal look to it, and it has Gaara right there in a pose, has the Japanese art right there. And then we have the Naruto Shippuden logo and the Naruto to Boruto, because this is around when Boruto started. And we have the Tamashii Nations and Bandai symbol, and we have the warnings. And here it says when it was made in 2017, and then it's got more Japanese symbols. And so if we turn the box around to the side, we get the cool hidden in the sand symbol, and we get the Gaara, which to be honest, I didn't know that it was spelled with 2 A's. And we have the SH Figuarts symbol and some more wording right there. So if we turn it to the back, we have the 3 iconic poses with him doing the sand that comes out of his, I forgot what this was called in the back. I know like it basically helps him with his power. And I remember one of the moves was like Sand Coffin, which I think was what this hand does. It like squeezes his opponent, which is pretty cool. And it has the 2 faces, and one of the faces was from when Datara and his partner came to capture Gaara to take his tailed beast in Shippuden. Overall, though, the show was great, and this figure, I like how it really resembles how he was in the show. And we just got some more wording right there, just supermodel and all that. Then we have Gaara right there in his pose. We have the SH Figuarts symbol again, and more of the Japanese art, and the Hinsen symbol. That's pretty much it for the box, although I will say, I do like this little effect that they did on the side. I like how they did it to almost resemble the sand that Gaara uses. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for the box, so let's just get right into the figure. And so we got Gaara out of the packaging, and we are going to do a size comparison with one of our previous videos, the Best Selection Naruto. And as you can see, they're both basically around the same height. I think Gaara is just a little, actually no, they're the same height. And in the show, when they were kids, they were actually enemies until when they got up to Shippuden, it started changing, and they started developing a friendship. And so this is actually like close to the show. They're actually both the same height, and I think that's pretty cool. Now we're going to just go into the accessories before I go into the articulation. He does come with a gourd, and the cool part about it was, hold on, let me just take it off real quick. The cool part about it is that not only does he just have the gourd, but it can also open up. If I just pull this little piece off, you can actually open up the gourd to put like fake sand in it. And he also comes with his hold on. He also comes with his sometimes it's a pain to stand these guys up because they just fall back with their backpacks. He does come with a sand claw, and he comes with a stand, which is pretty awesome because some figures that we bought, like some Transformers and all that, they don't even come with stands with their accessories, so you just have to find one yourself. And he does come with the arms like the other figures do when they have the crossed arms. And he comes with 2 faces. One is like a smirky, kind of aggravated face, and one is a calm, broken face, like from the Datara part of the Shippuden show. And he comes with 2 pairs of hands, Let me just set them right in front so I can get the other pairs. And so he does come with a fair amount of accessories, and this guy was $60, so I think part of it is worth it. But let's go into the articulation to find out just how posable he is. And so his cape kind of limits the posability because you can't move the leg too far up, or else it'd kind of tear the cape right in between. So there is a limited amount of posability in the legs, but I don't think you're really going to go into many jumping poses with him because he really is like some sort of like a cool looking guy like Vegeta. And his arms can detach, but that's mostly because you put on the other arms. And talking about the arms, I'm just going to get the other ones to throw into the mix. Hold on. So his arms pretty much have the standard articulation. You can bend them up that far and bend them down that far. You can just turn the hands all the way around. So they're pretty standard. And his head can turn all the way around too. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's kind of like the same posability you see on all the other SH Figuarts. There's nothing really different about it. I just like the cool looks of his hair, to be honest. I like how they kind of shaded it in a little bit in the front and then just made it a little bit red at the top. And I like how they actually put in the symbol on the top of his forehead. And his eyes. I like the color of his eyes too. And so his appearances are spot on, to be honest, and his articulation is fairly normal. It's not that much of a deal. And he does have a lot of accessories that come with a $60 figure. And sorry about that. Some of the figures in this toy line series, they only come with, I'd say just a few hands and a face that for $60, which to me is just crazy. And then he does, like I said, come with a stand to stand this thing up. And I forgot to mention that this part of the claw can actually move. You can actually pose it a little bit, which is pretty cool. And there's not much more about this figure. I mean, it's just got the normal looks of Gaara. It's kind of limited at the bottom, and his feet does have a little bit of posability, but like I don't want to really break it because sometimes when you turn the foot all the way around, like with this, because it's got like a little bit of a round thing that's coming down at the bottom, I don't want to turn it all the way around and accidentally break it. But his toes do move up and down, which is pretty cool. You don't have that on any other figures. That's really for like only the Naruto guys. And I mean, this, like I said, there's not much to say about this guy. He's kind of fairly like a normal SH figure art. I did already show how to substitute the faces, so I don't think I had to do that now. And I already showed how to substitute the ands. Yeah. So here he is next to Naruto. They both honestly look really cool. He's a good addition to your collection. He will definitely go into some cool poses, especially with his sand hand. I'd rate this guy like maybe 8 out of 10. Like I said, his feet I mean, it's limited posability there, but you're getting this stuff for like $60, although the price might be raised now because this guy was made like 5 years ago. But if you find him, I do recommend buying him, and I also do recommend buying the Naruto too because they both look good together. And that's gonna end the video. And I'd like you guys to like and subscribe. Please follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And see you all in the next video.